Hello, my people! I'm Mkirikacha from Mkirikacha TV, and today, we're exposing the dark side of tomato farming. Not pests, not diseases, but those sneaky physiological disorders. They come quietly, they strike hard, and if you're not careful, they'll leave you with tomatoes that even your goats will reject. Stay with me, because some of these disorders will shock you, and I'll show you how to beat them before they beat your harvest. First up, blossom end rot. Your fruit looks fine, then suddenly develops a black sunken patch at the bottom, like it's wearing a pair of black leather shoes. The reason? Calcium deficiency and uneven watering. Fix it with calcium chloride sprays, balanced irrigation, and mulching. Keep those tomatoes hydrated, not drowning. Has this ever ruined your tomatoes? Comment "rot" below and let's count the victims together. But if you think black shoes are embarrassing, wait until you see a tomato that explodes like a soda bottle left in the sun. Cracking. 1 minute your tomato is whole, the next, boom, it's split wide open. Sometimes radial cracks from the stem, sometimes ugly circles around the shoulders. Why? Long drought, then sudden rain. It's like starving for a week, then eating a mountain of ugali in one sitting. Even tomatoes can't handle that pressure. Solution? Keep soil moisture steady, plant resistant varieties like Pusa ruby, and manage your greenhouse climate. Quick poll. Cracked tomato. Do you still eat it or throw it away? Tell me in the comments. But wait, what if your tomato doesn't crack, doesn't rot, looks perfect outside, but inside, it's emptier than a politician's promises? This one is painful. Puffiness, also called hollowness. You cut it open expecting juicy pulp, but inside, nothing, just air. Causes? Failed fertilization, embryo abortion, or excess water and heat. Fix it by controlling irrigation and applying growth regulators like 4-CPA or CPPU. If you've ever cut into a hollow tomato and felt betrayed, smash that like button now. But hollowness is nothing compared to when the sun decides to fry your fruits like chips at the market stall. Sunscald. Fruits blister, dry, and collapse after baking in the midday sun. The worst times? Between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during peak heat. Grow varieties with heavy foliage, use closer spacing, or adjust staking. Think of it as giving your tomatoes an umbrella on a hot day, and just when you think you've escaped the sun, cold weather comes for revenge, freezing everything in sight. Tomatoes hate the cold like a cat hates water. Near freezing, vines collapse, fruits become soft, water-soaked, and dull. Cover fruits with foliage and time planting to avoid frost seasons. Remember, tomatoes are tropical babies, not Eskimos. Have you ever lost a crop to frost? Share your painful story so others can learn from it. But frost isn't the end. Sometimes your tomato looks like it can't decide whether to ripen or not. Half red, half green, half confused. Blotchy ripening, also called gray wall. Some parts turn red, others stay greenish yellow or white. Causes? Potassium deficiency or too many cloudy days. Fix by balancing fertilizers, especially potassium. Give your tomato a proper diet, not junk food. But if you thought weird colors were bad, the next disorder will literally sculpt your tomato into a monster face. This disorder makes your fruit grow ridges, scars, and blotches at the blossom end. Looks like a grumpy cat, or worse, a Halloween pumpkin. Caused by unfavorable weather during flowering. Control it by growing in stable conditions and choosing varieties less prone to deformation. And finally, what if your tomato starts shining like gold? Riches? Nope. Trouble. Gold fleck. Tiny golden specks around the shoulders and calyx. It looks fancy, but don't get excited. It's caused by excess calcium and phosphate fertilizers. Too much of a good thing. Fix by applying the right fertilizer dose and providing shade in summer. So my people, those are the hidden enemies of tomatoes: blossom end rot, cracking, puffiness, sunscald, cold injury, blotchy ripening, cat face, and gold fleck. They may sound scary, but with the right practices, they're no match for a smart farmer. Mkirikacha TV take-home message. Tomato farming is like raising a child. Give too little or too much and problems appear. But with balance, care, and timing, you'll harvest fruits that make both your stomach and your pocket full. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Mkirikacha TV, where farming meets fun and knowledge meets profit. Until next time, keep your tomatoes happy, and your harvests even happier.